Welcome to Bloody Reviews for The Bloody Asylum. I'm Craig M. Rosenthal. Today I'm going to talk about a movie called Dis, or DIS, starring Bill Oberst Jr. and directed by Adrian Corona. This is going to be a little bit of a different review because I really feel that giving away many of the plot elements or details is... I just don't want to do that. I feel that this is a movie that needs to be experienced, and if you want to look up the plot details, you can just go online and find out. Having said that, even if you do look up the plot details, I don't think that it's going to really change a whole lot about your feelings when you see this movie. I'm simply here to talk about how the movie made me feel, the direction, and the acting. I'm not familiar with Adrian Corona as a director, so this is my first foray into one of his films, and it looks like he's mainly done a few short films and a couple of other movies that I honestly am not too familiar with, but after watching Dis, I will most certainly be looking into any future ventures and will probably end up searching out his short films that he has produced and directed. Dis is a movie that is going to invoke isolation, desperation, depression, all sorts of feelings of anxiety, a lot of emotional loss in this movie. It's a dark film. And even at its just 1 hour runtime, the movie packs a real mean, ugly punch to it. It's not to say that the movie is a gore fest, much like most of the movies that Unearthed releases. Dis is a bit more cerebral in its approach to horrifying you. It does have a couple of moments of horrific gore in it, but that's not the focus of this movie. The focus of this movie is to create a sense of dread throughout, and Corona just nails it on the head with this movie. This is just a deeply horrific movie. And there's even moments in it that even had me just staring at the screen and just almost being speechless by what I was seeing. Bill Oberst Jr. is well known amongst the horror community and independent film community as one of its most solid actors. He's a class guy, and honestly, any movie that he appears in or any television show he appears in, I end up purposely going out of my way to watch it because he's really a fine actor. And for an actor of this caliber to appear in so many genre films like this, it's almost unbelievable. And he comes across as being a genuinely good person. Just watch any interview with him. He's a class guy. And his role in this movie is a tour de force. What else can I say? If you're looking for genres or movies that could potentially be described or compared to Dis, it's a tough one. Dis is very much its own movie. It's very much its own style. It does bring memories of other films in ways, such as Sallow, for its degrading what it does to people or to the very few people that are in the movie. There's other elements such as even I would say Kubrick influence. Choreography is stunning throughout. It's actually beautiful. The location is marvelous and impeccable. The music in the film, it even utilizes some classical moments, classical tunes that made me feel like it was Kubrick inspired. Having said that, again, this movie is very much its own thing, its own entity, and it needs to be looked at as such. As I said, Dis is a standalone movie. This is a movie that is a tour de force. It's brilliant, hideous as well, and it's shocking. I would highly suggest, if you're looking for something truly subversive, and not subversive in a violent or gory manner, although as I mentioned it does have a couple of those elements in it, this movie would probably appease the subversive film crowd, or someone looking for an art film that is truly different. It is its own entity, as I said again, and I can't stress enough that this is a movie that isn't going to be for everyone. Not everyone is going to understand this. Not everyone is going to like this sort of a movie. But for us that are truly looking for something subversive in film and with our tastes in film, this is perfect. Thank you again for watching. Come and check us out at the Bloody Asylum at www.facebook.com/thebloodyaSylum. Follow us. We post a lot of really good stuff over there. Thank you again.